Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Ultrascan Diagnostics here. This is the CBCT of the patient that you had requested. The area of interest is all the wisdom teeth. This is the panoramic view. On the panoramic view, you can very clearly see that the lower wisdom teeth are very closely associated with the inferior alveolar nerves. The upper wisdom teeth show a slight bit of radiolucency. We'll see this more in detail as we move from one wisdom to the other. Now, moving from the bottom right wisdom tooth, the bottom right wisdom tooth you can very clearly see here has on this view you can very clearly see that the wisdom tooth is closely associated. The orange highlight can actually show you that the wisdom tooth is in very close contact with the inferior alveolar nerve, which is this orange dot here. So this is a vertical impaction, and this is completely embedded into the bone, and the wisdom tooth is being compressing the inferior alveolar nerve on the lingual aspect quite significantly. Showing you the upper right wisdom tooth as well at the same time. The upper right wisdom tooth does not have any periapical radiolucencies. It's not causing any sinusitis. We only see that it has fused roots altogether. So that should not be a problem when extracting this tooth, and does not show any cystic lesions around it. Moving to the upper left wisdom tooth, the upper left wisdom tooth has fused roots, but as you can very clearly see, there is a dilaceration right here at this point, and this dilaceration is going to be a significant problem at the time of extraction, because it is going to hook in, it is quite hooked into the maxillary bone. There is no sinusitis associated with this tooth, and this tooth is rotated palatally and not buccally. So that's something to be kept in mind when this tooth is going to be extracted. So this is the situation of the upper left wisdom tooth. Now taking you to the lower left wisdom tooth. The lower left wisdom tooth again is not as vertically impacted, but again this tooth is also in close proximity at compressing the nerve on the left hand side. So the inferior alveolar nerve on the left hand side is also being compressed by the wisdom tooth here. So not as much compression as on the right side, but it is definitely compressing the fused roots, and right at this point you can see that it has significantly compressing the inferior alveolar nerve against the lingual cortical plate. So if there are any further questions, please feel free to reach to our team. We would be extremely happy to help. So this is the axial view of the mandible. As you very clearly see, both the wisdom teeth are associated, the right one and the left one, with the inferior alveolar nerves. And this is the situation of the upper jaw, whereas both the wisdom teeth have fused roots, but the right one is simple, whereas the left one has this extra root which is curving and actually embedded into the bone. Thank you very much.